Go back and get some of that Titanite. Where did I see that? Where was the Titanite? Oh, actually, with Titanite, I can improve my storage on the rover. And then I can grab some of this graphite as well. That might need a medium printer though. That's all right. We can put in the effort to create a medium printer here. Oh look, there's the hotspot. Is that? Oh dear. Is that near the base? Nope, we haven't got a decipher thing yet. Oh, shoot. Oh man, the suffocation process is little warning and happens very fast. Compound required for a small small printer. There's lots of them. They're all shooting at me from all over the place. Where are they? I only see one. No, there's plants out here that are shooting at me, and I just needed to identify the plants and then dig them up. That stops them shooting at me. Well, there's another one. There is more of them. Where is that one? These ones throw, like, explosive seeds that, we still haven't got a delta here. There's a hotspot right up there, but that's not helping me. I'm gonna have to drive up there. I'm gonna have to build myself a ramp. Man, that storm is aggressive. Need to park the rover or the storm data. I feel like something out of Twister. I've got a trailer on the rover that collects storm data. I just need to park it right in a hotspot. There's a hotspot right there. I just need to park it right there. Might be a pattern to the hotspots. That would be that's a good point to look out for, Alicia. Not exactly what you said, but certainly piggybacking off your idea. These plants are the same ones I've seen in lots of other places around the game, so alright, there's a hotspot there. If I can get the trailer to here, we should be good to go. Excellent. Just gotta go and reconnect the trailer. Not prepared to let the diamond out of my pocket. All the other things maybe, but not the diamond. How am I doing for fuel? It's not great, but it's some. Not that it's hard to get fuel, but it is a constant. Nope, don't go around the corner. Just go backwards, backwards, backwards. I bet Crow could back a trailer up. Crow seems like a back a trailer up kind of guy. To be fair, this is not like backing up a real trailer, but still. You know what? Let's take off the trailer and just back in the main truck. That probably makes it easier to drop off the truck. Oh look, it's right in... Is it picking up that hotspot? No, it's not quite. Are we picking up that hotspot? Are we close enough there? I don't think we are. Oh shoot. Did we get storm data? Yes, yes, we're good for storm data in that current location. Man, the suffocation process is brutal. I was about to say it's killing me, but that is, like, literally the point of suffocation. Kind of didn't need to be said. Okay, progress made. Ah, look at that. Perfectly right in the hotspot. Let's see how we're doing here now. Got him. We got good progress. Rootkit is doing its thing. And if I do die here, I will respawn here. And I won't be far away from my body. Everything will go great if that should happen with this brutal suffocation mechanic. Also, as I get more of the storm data, my storm protection, storm something, there's mitigation anyway, will improve. Yes, suffocation from being untethered and away from oxygen happens relatively. You got time, you get the warnings, and you can do something about it. But the suffocation that comes from being in the storm, that is fast and vicious. Oh, I'm out of the storm, but I haven't hooked up with any oxygen. Just about suffocated the natural way. Storm protection. Wait, 1, 2. I don't understand what's happening here. I haven't got a new. There's new storm data for a while. Hey, Crow, how you doing this evening, sir? Welcome in. Saw a question come up on a social media today. If there was one game that you could go back and experience with fresh eyes all over again, what would it be? And I thought about that for a while. And I thought this game here, this is the one that if I could like know nothing and experience a game for the first time again, this would be the one. There are some games that I love, but this is the one that was like the active discovery in here. Oh my goodness, Gabriel and Flixzik. I am so sorry I missed you both over there on YouTube. Not good at following the YouTube chat, I'm afraid. The game is Astroneer. Hi, and apologies. The evening is going well. I'm gonna go and pull that thing out of there. Just to do it like a status check on it. Mist was one that I saw show up on the list, and that makes a lot of sense to me as well. Yeah. I don't think I ever played Mist, but I know Mist, and I know exactly what you're talking about, and that makes a huge amount of sense, yeah. Alright, let's see what this says without the pressure of time. Maybe I need to pull up this little bug. Use the counter hack Delta key at a gateway terminal. Oh, it's got one in it. Okay. Gosh, getting to the gateway terminal. Well, I suppose I can go around. And I might take that off there. Okay, let's go put this back in the storm. Misshaped your whole adult life. Wow, that's impactful. And impressive. Oops, wrong way. Yes, I would not say that this game has shaped my life. There are other games that I have played which have absolutely had that kind of impact on me. Not this. No, this was just for the pure joy of discovery. Yes, go, and please bore me with the story. Is that the story of Myst? Is that the story of you? Go ahead and bore me either way. I have not played Myst, so so I don't know it, but I probably shouldn't be worried about spoilers at this point. Alright, so I've got the key. Let's take the truck. And go around, actually. Let's go and get the drill for the truck. That up there is what I'm gonna go, what I've got to get towards. It's really hard to see anything in this dust environment. Man, that looks like it's inside the storm still, and that is going to be ugly. See, it's out over the precipice. I loved Myst, just being alone in this world, exploring the details. It was the first one that really had those immersive details. So I learned to model and animate to create your own. Then people asked you to help with 3D illustration. That got you into design, and that got you into marketing, where you finally ended up a manager of marketing communications. That is fantastic. Yes, absolutely shaped your life. I see that. I actually am trying to illustrate a visual novel at the moment, and I'm teaching myself 3D modeling to facilitate that. It's about all I did this weekend was practice Blender and AI art prompts. Did not do the things that I really needed to do this weekend, but I had fun. That's quite the journey from a game. Man, that thing is right in the storm. That is going to be ugly to get to. I am not an artist in any way, and so for me to take on this project is way outside my comfort zone, and oops. The project involves programming and writing, and that's what I'm interested in, what I want to do. But to get it out the door, I'm going to have to also illustrate it. Or it also has to be illustrated. And so I find myself learning Blender. Learning to use Blender. Not entirely devoid of artistic understanding. I'm a reasonably good photographer. He modeled Titanic and did a lot of 3D images and illustrations. That's wow, man. Mad respect. And it's cool that became then the genesis of your career as well. That's neat. Well done. There you go, Leisha. Good work. Good work with the props there. How is my Blender project coming along? Well, I have done a donut. A stack of donuts, actually. I'd show you mine, but they're the same as everyone else's that's done this this YouTube course that's been viewed by millions of people. So nothing interesting there, nothing special. But they're mine, and I did them, and I did follow the YouTube course all the way through its 8 hours of playtime, and I have a finished item. I learned a lot. I've started messing around with some other stuff now. Well, let's bring the truck up here. Yeah, I've come to the strong conclusion that the paver is useless on a medium rover. Yeah, there's no point having a paver on anything other than the large, just because you can't switch back and forward. It's not like it's not feasible to do it that way. You either need to run them both at the same time, or forget about the paver. Don't blow holes in my bridge, I only just put that there. I don't see where the edges of this storm box are. Probably find out. Probably build a extended wall so that I can get some idea of just how far it goes. Maybe I'm close to being able to go around it. No. Nope, there's no better way in than the way that I was already lined up for. And we're gonna... You know what? That's fine right there. Doesn't need to go anywhere. But I've got to make a run for it. Spend some time getting the path cleaned up. So I can do run in, run out. Run in, run in, run in. Wait, there's something shooting at me. Man, it's a long way out. There's a problem. I'm about out of resources to keep the generator running. Oh, I'm inside. I am clear of the storm at this spot right here. I can bring the truck through. Now we gotta go up. Alright, let's put the thingy in there. That gives us the repair pieces, so we can fix the whatever this thing's called. I can never remember. The gateway, I think. To find where the broken bits of the gateway are. Should be right there, I think. Or is it? No. Okay, was that not it? Repair the gateway terminal. That's it. Oh, they're up there. Okay. I see you. I see you. That one there, I think. That looks right, doesn't it? Pretty sure that looks right. find where it's broken now. Are they gonna, like, appear? Did I get that one wrong? Is that not right? Ah, that's better. That was right. Okay, so did that then expose another one that is broken? Now I found the repair pieces. Well, now the plan is to stick the repair pieces into the gateway, but I have to figure out where the broken parts of the gateway are, and I'm not seeing them. And the camera angles in third person don't always make it easy to see all angles around you. Oh, there's one. Okay. More problem, lack of fuel for the tractor here, the rover. Right, put that away. Is this the one? No. Close, but no, 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 no. Wrong piece. Go, and that should release that, and then that should allow that to go into there, which is going to go just like that. There we go, repaired, successfully repaired. I need power. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, generator's running. Hopefully 9 U's of power is enough for this. And also that the generator has enough carbon to run as long as it takes to release this. Because I'm a little short on organics at the moment. Come on, baby, come on, come on. We're close, we're close. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Got it. Whew. And I have this magnum opus. Little bug completed. Gaze upon. I wish there was a way to, like, rotate this. It's fixed. And even when I rotate the camera around the avatar, it stays fixed. Okay, we are on equator node number 2. Equator node number 1 was the first one. Equator node number 2 was the second one. We now can delve deeper into the core of the planet, which should mean that we can get to new materials, which will help us get to the next layer of stuff. Okay, let me get out of here as quick as I can while I still have power. Ah! Just about went off the edge of the cliff there. Can I package my save point? I can package my save point because there's graphite in this vicinity. Let's go and check on the storm thingy. Oh, look at all of that storm data. Let's get rid of some of these materials that I'm carrying around. I'm still not prepared to drop the diamond, though, because losing that would be the biggest problem. Now, so I need some compound so I can make a small printer. I might need to then make a medium printer with some additional compound, but that should allow me to print some storage silos, which are going to make life easier getting around than the things that I'm using at the moment. Let's just take Take the truck down to the ground? No, let's not take the truck down to the ground because it's got no power. How are we doing here in this storm? It looks like we've processed all the storm data and we're not done yet. So it can continue sitting there in the storm. Oops, I should go out seeing as how I was close. Reset that counter. Back in. We are at... Oh, we've got to get 24 of them all together? Alright, that's fine. Yeah, it's doing its thing. Okay, I need to make a run for the tethers. And then I'm looking for compound and organics. 4 compound is probably enough. Oh, this is quite a long way away. 4 compound is not going to be enough because I'm going to need to put up tethers. timing right on laying those tethers down is not going well. Tethers list. What's the... Oh, the tethers. The tethers. As I'm running along, I have to drop tethers on the ground to provide myself with oxygen, and I keep getting the timing wrong and dropping them a little bit past where they can make the connection to the last one, so keep having to go back and move them so that they continue my life-saving line of oxygen. There we go, everything's connected together now. Should be able to print a medium silo. There we go. Yes. Ahahaha. Woot! Super duper duper ooper. So I can now print medium silos, which have a lot more storage space in them. So some of these materials that I've collected while I'm here that I don't want to lose, because they're materials that I didn't have access to in my starting zone. I was a little bit worried about how many of them I'd be able to carry back, how many of them I'd have to make decisions about which ones I keep and which ones I let go. Looks like I'm going to be in better shape. One of those. Do I need any more compound? I don't need any more compound. I need one graphite. I can make it into a packager right now. Actually, I don't think I've unlocked it. I haven't unlocked it. Fix that. Make a packager. So what I really need, leave that there. What I really need at this point is organics. It's not. Oh, there we go. There's plenty of organics here. Don't need the wolframite, that we do have access to. Don't need the compound now, funny, because I was just looking for compound. Do want the organics. 4 organics is not enough, but it'll get the truck back to here so I can pick up more. Yeah, that's good. But I won't load them into the truck until we're ready to go. We have a supply of organic, which is cool. Let's go check on the storm data. We are full. We have, like, level 3 protection, I think that means now. Great. How much space I've got. Oh, that's all the titanite that I had. Alright, so we only get 2. That's fine. 2 we will live with. Alright, successfully done with the Delta Storm. Now I've just got to figure out how to hack up the things that I need here and get it all shipped back to home base for like organization. I don't think I need any more Delta Storm data. Could be wrong on that. do not need that small storage. Nope, that's not right. That can come off there. That can go on there. That can go on there. That's the way that is the way that needs to be arranged. We're good there. We've got sapphire and helium, some ammonium, some graphite. Titanium and some titanite. Alright, power it all up. I still need that. And I have overstepped my bounds here. Bother. I've gone too far. Then no organic? Where's all the organics? They couldn't have all got processed. Well, even if they all got processed, they couldn't have all got used by the... Oh, they went up onto here. That's frustrating because they don't go back. They're not supposed to be able to make that jump. But they can make it one way, but not the other. Grr. Okay, no worries. Calder, thanks for the lurk. I checked in on you earlier today and you were offline, unfortunately, while I was about to watch some... Oh, no! Yeah, I was turning some Twitch on while I was at work, and You were offline. You're the first person I checked because you were consistent about coming and checking in on me, and I appreciate that very much. You're probably not even here to hear the thanks. Okay, so I have all 3 stages. My rover here. Let's see what I've left behind. I've left behind the small printer, some common resources, and some storage, some easily reproducible storage. Every slot on my trailer is full. Now, what do I want to pick up while on my way home, because I have some space for that. Do need some more titanite, so let's grab that while I'm here. How you doing? Haven't seen you for how you doing? Can't go slow down the hill because the trailers don't have brakes, so it causes a jackknife if you try and go slow down the hill. I can reproduce graphite. That is not a unique resource. So we'll grab some, but I'm not too especially worried about it. Unlike the diamond, which is, woohoo, that was a find. Heck, that was a find. I'll be able to make a stage 3 drill bit for the tractor. Hopefully we get to a large rover next as well. What else have I seen in and around here? Oh, there's some organic out there. Still gonna need at least one trailer on if I get to a large rover, because we're gonna want to leave one in the storm. What else have I seen that I would like to collect? Clay. Clay. Oh, it's turning the clay directly into ceramics because I'm carrying the furnace on my back. That's probably enough of that. Oh, what else did I see? I saw copper. I saw copper, but I saw it way back at the... at the storm. Look at that massive solar panel. So this is a crashed ship, a crashed satellite. You can actually attach to the solar panel of this crashed satellite, which is massive, and get legit power out of that. It got some serious power. Most of this debris here is useful for nothing but turning into trash, but you can get power off the solar. It's not the full power that should be available from that solar, but it's certainly enough of it to be worthy. I do want some copper. Do I need to go back? Ugh, I only got one. Ah, no, don't get me stuck there. Copper sounds like a valuable find. It definitely is useful, yeah. But it wasn't in this biome. It was in that biome over there behind me, and I don't think I can afford to just leave it. I want some. So we're going back. How did that happen? And if that's there like that, how did I get over it just now? Camera work. Camera control is the biggest problem that this game has. When you're in a vehicle and when you're trying to see things that are not just right in front of you. It's fine to see what's right in front of you, but when you need to be looking up in particular, because it's a 360-degree world, there is the copper over there. Lots of it down there. That might be at ground level. Oh look, there's some there as well. I think that might be at the level of where this thing started. Can I make a 3-point turn? Can't make a 3-point turn because I can't back up again. Dig out a truck turnaround here in the side of the tunnel. Ah. Ah. Goodness. Oh, that's some heavy-duty rock. Well, I'm really looking forward to getting the improved drill now that, seeing as how we found that diamond, be able to get a more efficient drill go through here, so... Diamond is not a naturally occurring resource in the game. Diamond has to be made in a chemical lab. Although I got lucky and I found some, like that somebody else had prepared earlier and then had fallen down in a random loot chest. I don't know if I've gone far enough. If I'm like cracking along just below the level of the ground, so we're gonna angle up a bit. That's a cavern, at the very least. What do we know here? An altimeter would be great. Do have this level thing. Whoa. Uh-oh. There's a level on the front of the truck, so that you can like tell whether you're aimed up or down, which is useful, but an altimeter would be great as well. So I'm going to aim up just a little bit so that uh-oh. This part of the ground is apparently riddled with tunnels. Satellite. A nice find, but not what I'm looking for. Zinc is definitely useful, not quite as useful as copper, and I already got some. That looks like ground level. It is ground level and miles from where I was hoping to come out. Let's see if I can find some... some copper. I don't think I have anywhere to put the copper at the moment because the storage loaded up exactly the way it should with the stuff coming straight off the drill, but not the way that it has been up until now. So it's been frustratingly inconsistent. Okay, let's take a look at what I've got here and quantities. I do not need quartz. Can you stand up? Stop falling over. There we go. Let's leave the quartz behind. So I got 8 clay, which is great. Probably let's like plan for that. 8 of each. 8 or so of each, but no more than 8 of any one thing. Got 8 clay, so this ceramic in my pocket, abandon that. Zinc can go with the sapphire. They don't need to be 8 of those. Stop falling over, gosh, you're making life difficult here. 7 graphite. Don't need the compound. I am on my way back to the primary base. And gathering up what resources I can along the way. But also trying to manage storage. Haven't duplicated anything, right? Clay, graphite, titanium, zinc, ammonia, and let's get rid of that Delta Storm data. I don't think I'll need any more of that. We'll deal with it if it turns out that I do need more than that. I've got 4 there. That leaves me only 4 spaces, plus 2 spaces in the backpack to gather additional resources, which is not a lot, and that's, go down there, that's the copper that I want, but also over here is a crashed spaceship which could have some valuable resources. Some dynamite, for example, could be in here. Nitrogen and more diamond. Actually, a second diamond should mean that I can make a diamond drill bit for my with my train editing tool, which I wasn't going to do. I was going to leave that just for the truck, but if we've got a second diamond, then I will. Grab some nitrogen. I don't know what gases are available on this planet. It may be that I don't need that. That's a medium battery. Oh no, I can't leave the medium battery. That's too valuable. What do I do with my medium battery? I could squish it. What else could I squish? I could squish the Aver. That would be useful. Yeah. I have additional graphite. Did I leave any graphite behind? Oh, I threw things that went into the hole. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna grab a graphite off the storage. That's fine. That will become a space for more copper. If I can find more copper. Let's package up paver, which turned out to be little to no value, and then I can put it in my backpack, and then I can grab the battery. We're out of organics, so there's no... The diamond drill bit is just a stronger... It's the third and final tier of drill bits. And that... It cuts through things faster. Just increased efficiency. Oh shoot, I've got no space in my backpack, so these are all falling on the ground. That's frustrating, Crow. Alright, let's use... Oh, still here. Till here. I got confused. I wasn't sure what you were meaning there. You're still here. Just Twitch is being difficult. Is that all just because of the internet? Like your ongoing internet struggles? Constant battle? Oh, look, there's an exo crate. Oh, that's the other thing that I need before I can make a large, as I'm gonna need. Gonna need some dynamite so I can make an exo. Okay. My internet woes are fine. Crow with the struggles. Wishing him all the very best in dealing with those. Okay, let's see if I can find now some copper. That is a dead Astroneer's backpack. What we got there? Nothing of particular value. Ooh. That sound change should have been a clue to me. Now, what happened there? We didn't dig up much in the way of organic. But what I did dig up went onto these. Went on to this storage instead of this storage, and then didn't just transfer. Oh, man, you're making... What is that there? That's aluminium? I don't need aluminium. Copper hunt is being delayed constantly as we go along here, but I'm moving towards the copper now. We're finally back to that. Did a whole bunch of had to do a whole bunch of resource management for a little bit there, but we're making my way back towards the copper, and see copper in front of me. It is in a different biome, though. Is that sapphirite down there? So there is copper way up there on that ledge. So we are going to have to go up. What is that? Going down first. I got distracted again because that's what I do. That's me in general, but this game in particular. This looks like a crashed spaceship of some kind over here. But a bright orange one. Don't worry about these murderous plants around it. Don't let them kill me. Out of power. Make sure everything's filled up, power and I wonder how close we are to a whatchamacallit thing. Yeah. Clear as day, what I mean by that. Well, it's a long way down over there. Alright, let's see what's inside this spaceship and if it could possibly be dynamite. I see ammonia, nitrogen, which I already got some of, so I don't need more of. Nitrogen, ammonia, and a data circuit, which we don't need any of in this DLC. So now I gotta build a bridge. I'm gonna hand build it because I packed the paver up. I do still have, even though the paver is packed up, I do still have a soil canister. Alright, so there's the target right there. I want to go through the wall right there. So let's see how close I can get to that. What's the loot from the spaceship? It was nothing of particular value. Some ammonia, some you know what? I don't remember. It was just right there though. Can't be. Some ammonia. Oh, a couple of canisters of nitrogen, which I have one of already, and it is likely to be a gas that I can extract on this planet, so probably don't need any more. And a mission piece for a mission that doesn't even exist in the DLC, but still randomly spawns in the crash spaceships, which are like the loot boxes, the random chests of goodies. And getting things straight is tough. Oh, that's titanite? It's not copper at all. It's not copper at all. And I don't need more titanite. Is it all titanite? Is there a possibility that there is actually some malachite up here? Well, that was an adventure, wasn't it? All of that for something that I saw in the distance and thought was the malachite ore that is the pre-smelted copper, and actually turned out to be titanite, which I already have plenty of. Titanium sounds way better than copper, but titanium's not a whole heck of a lot of use if you don't have any copper to get more advanced stuff from. Come on, little truck, pull harder. There we go. We got it. I was a little hopeful. I have lots of titanium, well, enough titanium at the moment. I'm just fine on that, so I will carry on back to base, which was the original plan before I thought I saw copper that I needed to go and snag. I do have things that I didn't have. I do now have some things that I didn't have. So that's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. And I will see if we can aim straight at the base and drive directly to it with minimum amount of detours. Unless, of course, I see some... Whoa, what is happening? Unless, of course, I see some copper, or if I see... what else would I stop for? A tree that looks like it would produce organics on a ongoing, farmable kind of basis. That would make me stop. Back to, you need to update your system again. You said that right before the end of last night's stream as well. Okay, well, we'll see when you get back. We'll see you tomorrow. It's not very good English either there, Alicia. That is weird. Is that your way of saying that I've been streaming for 2.5 hours and that's all the time you give me on my subscription? Are you telling me I need to increase my subscription? Well, that's quite a long way up. I guess going up was the wrong plan. Do I want to try and make a bridge across the whole thing? I don't. I don't. We can make another. And there goes the... Is that enough to make a turnaround? I don't think it is. Maybe that. Let's see. Oof. Tight, but yes. I've got the drill on the front, I suppose. Yeah, it's ugly to try and do it, to try and make it turn with the drill on. It's not impossible though. Oh, the man, I'm going through so much organic. Oop. Well, we're closer. But we are not at ground level. But that's okay. Because... I don't know what that is over there. It's probably just not drawn in. You're indestructible when you're in a vehicle, so we're just going to go right off the edge. Which I could have done in the first place. Late game, you can create in the main game, you can create a thing that will, is basically a nuclear generator, and it just runs constantly, and you have no power problems. This is frustrating, constantly having to pick up power. Pick up organics. Well, you know, I don't anticipate this problem on the large generator, on the large rover either, because yeah, I should be able to manage the flow of the organics that get picked up by the drill, and there should be plenty of them. This is not picking up the organics from the drill. Oh, it had some there. Look at that. But they're going on to this instead of into this, which can hold 32. This has got space for 3 copper on here. Well, at least that was my intent. Instead, it turns out that there's space for 3 organics on there, and that's all the organics that I'm collecting as I'm going along, drilling them all up. That gets us some more organic. That was a highly alarming sound. It was just the seeds of the plants that I destroyed hitting the end of their timers till they self-destructed. Well, if I needed power, believe that when I hit these canyon things, I was at the top, was on top of them. So we're going to go up. Quite steeply up. Oh yes, I can see by the map that that home base is up. In fact, we are just about on level with home base now. Look at that. So I don't know whether the atmosphere condenser, which is how you get gases, you condense them out of the air, is it going to give me different results in different regions? Or is it going to give me, which doesn't make scientific sense, but it's a game, or is it going to give me different results at different depths? I could see that. That makes some sense. We could legitimize that idea. Can you mine from the rover? Yes is the short answer to that, but I'm not exactly sure what you mean. I can't pull my tool out from the rover, but the rover itself has a drill on it. In fact, it's a very efficient way of gathering resources, except that I'm having some real problems with this medium rover. I don't think I've ever used the medium rover like this before. I'm having some real problems with the medium rover not picking up the things that I need it to pick up. It's not managing the storage very well. Generally I run a large rover and I don't run a trailer on it. I just, all the storage is on the rover, and so everything shares and moves around and goes in the places where I wanted it to go. But that's not happening with the medium rover, and the trailers in particular, not so much the medium rover itself as the fact that I've got trailers because there's not enough space. So all of these organics, which I need to process into carbon, which is the fuel, I'm sort of having to jump off and pick them up by hand because they're not going to the right places. The goal right now is I'm headed back to my main base, which is where my manufacturing is. We'll check out what the next goals are. I probably have... Oh, let's see. Did I get a reward for that? No rewards. Push the green button. And we've done that, so the next thing is the same thing that we just did, only at Zeta, at Storm Zeta. So, but we can go deeper now. So the goal right now is to go to Zeta, and unlock the storm data for that, and that should get us to the core at that point. But in unlocking the next level of the firewall, I'm hoping we get down to some new resources and we can improve our efficiency of doing this whole process, because this has been clunky at the least, to say the least, the way that I've gone about doing this. We want to be way more effective in getting to Zeta and then to the core. I'm on later than usual. This is about when I would normally wrap up, actually. So I will try and get back to base, and then I will wrap it up. And we've got all of these holes in the ground that the vehicle only has a drill and not a paver, so I can't just drive right over those. I gotta jump out and manually cover them up so we don't fall down. One thing I have not seen that I really would have liked to... copper would have been nice, but what I really want is... oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Well, in addition to just, straight up not dying... What I really would have liked is to find some plantable organics, something that I could have used to farm out some organic resources. Would have made life a lot easier. Power is a key here, but I did get ceramic, which means I think that means wind power. No copper, so no solar power. Found a good battery, which is a help. And we got some zinc, which means I can make a bank of small batteries. Small bank, because I didn't find a huge amount of zinc, but maybe I could look, there's some zinc. Having just said that, that is much closer to home. And that is... No, don't go down the hole! No, don't go down the hole! I don't think I can get out of this. It's like we're going down even further. There you go. Now, go. There's a seriously damaged landscape. There's usually something usable at a site like this, which is... I don't see anything here. It's all debris. There was a working wind turbine at the last place that I saw right before we fell down. Alicia's back. I didn't expect her back. Welcome back, Alicia. Can you give us the patch notes? Look at you, right back into it. The wind turbine would have been a great find, except I had then proceeded to fall down a massive cave system and was unable to capture it. Now just working my way back home. Crow with the Prime sub. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Oh look, that's my roadway. I am home. Wait, that's Sapphirlight right there. This thing is clunky and horrible to drive. Horrible to drive. Almost like it would be better if I... can't see. If I made the pathway first and then came and did the job, rather than trying to do everything all in one swoop. Yep, not on tomorrow night. Trivia tomorrow. It's about bedtime for me as well. I'm just about back to base here, and that will be time for me to wrap up. Thank you so much for your company this evening, and for your Prime sub as well. And I will see you probably next week. I don't think I'll be back on this week. You never know, but my expectation is Mondays and Tuesdays, as is. And there is the base. We finally made it back, so good timing. Thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for your company and your time. I'm gonna hook this up to here. Let the whole thing run, and I am gonna head out of here. Thank you so much Please don't forget to hug your loved ones and stay curious.